Hello, Lori dear. We are indeed here, and we are thankful to be with you and all those who are listening to this video in these moments, in these now moments. We have come to you across the galaxy, you could say. We have come to you from the skies. We are coming to you from above where you are, behind the clouds, behind the atmosphere. We are here. We are with you. We can connect with you telepathically. We can connect with you through this channel. We can connect with you through many aspects, many ways of your own technology. Now we say this to comfort you and to encourage you. We understand that this idea for some of you would make you a little bit nervous, that we indeed can and do connect with you. We are your big brothers, your big sisters, you could say. We do not see you as children that need to grow up. We see you as brothers and sisters in this plight, in this flight of ascension. We see all of you through the lens of admiration. We have said this before and we'll say it again. We find you to be very courageous, and in the moment to moment that you are living upon Mother Earth, we find you to be victorious. If it is not clear already to many of you, this is a time when many are deciding to leave the planet. And when we say that, we do not mean to bring sadness. We are just stating a fact. From our perspective, we understand that through your perspective, you might see this through the lens of sadness. And we can empathize with you about that. However, we encourage you to look through the lens of their soul, those that are choosing to leave the planet. And we say a choice because it is a choice. For most, it was planned long ago, before they began their lifetime here on Earth. For some, it was an exit point, one of many they could choose, and they decided to take it. In every opportunity to leave the planet, it is always a choice. There was always some planning involved. There is always a window, a door, an opportunity to either stay or to move on. And we say move on, and what that really means is to uplift from where you are now and to return to the larger part of yourself. For we know that this is indeed a dream state upon Mother Earth, we could say. You indeed are using a part of yourself. Some of you like to use the word avatar. Some of you would like to use the word fractal. It is a part of your larger soul, a part of your oversoul that comes to Mother Earth at this time. Many of you who are listening to this recording are indeed volunteers, and we know that you know what that means. However, for simplicity's sake, we would say that it does indeed come from Dolores Cannon's idea of volunteer, which is someone, a soul, who decided to come and incarnate upon this planet to help in the ascension process. Many of you, if not all of you, who are listening to this, are volunteers. And we would say that we look at you with admiration. We see your courage, and we celebrate in your day-to-day victories of aligning with the universal wellness, the universal spirit of goodness, the universal love that abounds all around you. We know that for some of you, not all of you, for some of you, this is a very chaotic time. For some of you, this is not a chaotic time, and you are experiencing great jubilation, great movement forward in the success that you have been working on to achieve. For some of you, you are finding that in your life there's a great amount of falling away that is happening, and a letting go that is necessary in order for you to align with the wellness that is all around you. We would say, though, that there is this commonality, that you all are here on purpose. You all are here because you will to be here. You want to be here. You have things to do, you have things to experience. All of you have different missions, we could say. All of you have different reasons for being here. And every single one is meaningful, is valuable, is needed. If that wasn't the case, you simply would not be here. There are many that would like to come to Mother Earth to participate in what you are doing. But the line is long. And quite simply, there isn't the space, there isn't the availability to come in to incarnate on Mother Earth as there once was. It is a wanted place for many within the universe to be. So what is happening is that many are watching because they cannot participate in the game, you could say, in the play, you could say, in that all is happening. They are not able to participate. They are not one of the direct players, so they are one of the observers. And in doing so, they are learning by listening and watching and observing. This is a grand scheme, you could say. This is a grand adventure. This is a grand experiment. And we are winning. We are achieving. It may seem very questionable at times to some of you, and to others of you, it may be very clear that this is happening. But we would like to say, this time, in this particular game that we are in, we are winning, we are achieving, and we will continue to do so. Now, what that may look like on the Earth's surface may be seemingly different than you would expect. So when we say we are achieving, we are winning, and then things are happening around the world that do not seem like we are, we want to tell you that we are, that the energy is moving in an upward spiral, that we are ascending, all of us, that we are playing this game very well. We know our parts. We know what to do next at a soul level. And yes, there is kind of a charade, you could say, that happens with humanity when they incarnate. They must forget in their waking hours what exactly they are doing and what is before them. Otherwise, there would be no game, there would be no play. So yes, you can have confusion about what you are to do, what you need to do, what your purpose is. And that's fine. That's normal. In some moments you will see clarity. In some moments, a lot of moments, you'll not be sure, but you will just keep on moving into what you think and feels the best for you to be doing. This is a time to feel your way through what it is you should be doing. We know that many of you have heard many channels upon Mother Earth that speak about following your joy, following what you love to do, following your heart, following that quiet voice, strengthening that quiet voice by doing meditative practices. This is that time where the world may seem chaotic at moments, but if you go to nature, you will find the peace. It may take some time for the peace to come within you, but the peace will come when you find your meditative practices, when you find some rest, when you listen quietly to your heart, when you let your heart speak, when you hug your loved ones, when you care for your children, when you care for all those that are around you that are in your life that you love, when you care for your animals, when you hug Lori dear is finding this a little bit emotional. We're just trying to say when you hug a horse, but it makes her very emotional. For she loves her horses. There are many opportunities at this time to love yourself and to love those that are around you, whether they're human, whether they're animal, whether they are insects, whether they are the flora, the fauna, the mountains, the bodies of water. The many birds, the air that can be sweet, the sounds that can fill your ears, of jubilation, of being alive, of being here, the busyness that can happen, the doing, even in the doing there can be great joy. The ability to move, the ability to feel with the senses. There are many that would like the opportunity to be where you are, to be able to smell the air, to walk through the grass, to feel the sand, to feel the embrace of a loved one, to hug a horse, to cuddle with a dog or a cat, or wave to a chimpanzee. There are many that would like this opportunity to be where you are, to sense and feel, even when the feelings are maybe a bit sad, maybe feeling some confusion, some annoyance, some difficulty, some challenges. There are many that would like to feel those feelings here on Mother Earth right now. So when you look at your day, and there are times when you are happy in your day, there are times when you are content, there are times when you may be frustrated, there are times when you may be sad. Remember that this time is purposeful. You are here not only to be active within your mission, you are also here to experience these senses, these feelings, these knowings, and this confusion. Inside of these moments, there is a great deal of wisdom that can be gained. And maybe it is not necessarily from your current conscious self that wisdom will be found, but that wisdom can be found when the soul's work here is complete, or in your dream time. You may find that you understand some parts of your life that you previously didn't, and what it has given you, the strength you have acquired, the understanding you have begun to embrace. So we ask you to take a step back with us from the busyness, from the seemingly chaos that may be in your life at this time, or even the success and the achievement, to look at the gift that it is to be here and just to experience what is happening, to be a part of it, to be a participant. For there are many right now that are frustrated and maybe feelings of anger, maybe even rage, maybe even apathy, distrust. There may be an underlying desire to leave the planet at this time because they may be so frustrated or angry about what is happening around them. We would like you to take a step back, and if you can, enjoy that is what is around you. And if you're not able to do that, take a step back and realize the gift that it is to feel and participate at this time, to allow yourself to gain a new perspective, that even the challenging parts right now on Mother Earth are an opportunity to gain understanding and wisdom at a soul level. This may not be a fun time, but it is a time that is ripe with opportunity to gain insight, understanding, and even wisdom. At the very least, it is a time to gain experience, and that is invaluable. We are trying to articulate to you a perspective that many, if not all, upon Mother Earth right now will take for granted, because you are here in the midst of the play. You are here in the midst of the game. And you are meant to be swept away with feeling. You are meant to. We want you to know that we are very near to you. We started this recording by saying we were above you, above the clouds, above the atmosphere. And we are not far from you. We can feel you and we can hear you. When you talk to us, we always hear you. And when we reach out to you, at times you feel us and hear us, and at times you don't. Doesn't mean we're not there. Doesn't mean we do not care. We love you greatly. We admire you, brothers and sisters, in the place that you are in. We are observing you. We are watching. We are listening. We are actively pursuing ways that we can support you. We can help you within your sovereignty. This is not a time to want to throw up your hands and demand that things change so that you can better take them in an easier way. It's not the time for that. This is the time you've come for. It's not an easy time, but it does have its rewards. And some of those rewards are not easily seen or attainable from your perspective right now. We want you to feel love, and we want you to be in a state of contentment, of peace, of prosperity. That we understand that sometimes it's not always possible to be in those states. But you can be at a state of peace and prosperity and love, contentment, even joy within your heart and within your soul. We're not asking you to pretend. We're just asking you to take a step back and reflect on the mercy and the grace that abounds around you, upon the love, upon the wellness. We love you greatly. We send you great love. We are the Icturians, the Pleiadians, the Council of Nine, the Council of Light, coming through Xanadu and then through Luridir. Adieu and adieu. Look at this, Rosemary. Can you see her?
Yeah.
Hi, baby girl. Baby girl.
She might want a hug.
I think she might want a hug. Oh, I think she's gonna go to the bathroom.